Chris Skidmore is the latest person to say something publicly. What's he saying?
So this is the third MP in the space of about, I don't know, the last 10 minutes, Jane, who's not resigning from a ministerial post, but is someone who is just putting on record in a letter that they no longer support the Prime Minister. So we had Robert Halfon, he's a senior MP who's served in government. We had Lee Anderson, a Red Wall MP, and now we've got Chris Skidmore. He's also a former minister. He says that he's tweeted a letter saying he no longer has confidence in the Prime Minister. What's interesting is he is very strong on this issue of Chris Fincher and why it was so important. He said recent events have revealed the Prime Minister was informed about these allegations of sexual misconduct, and he says in responding to these events the Prime Minister was not truthful to the media, to his own advisers and to Number 10 officials, and this is an extremely grave situation that is tantamount, he says, to an effective cover-up of sexual abuse which would never be tolerated in a normal functioning workplace. And he says the fact this has only come to light after the no confidence vote MPs held means that things are different now, and he's calling on the 1922 committee, which is the Committee of Conservative MPs, to urgently reconsider the rules to allow another vote. This is an MP saying we didn't get to the threshold before, but now with more information coming to light we probably should have another go.
And the 1922 committee, to remind viewers, to change a leader, because he leads the Conservative Party as well as the country, it is the 1922 committee of backbench MPs who have to vote to remove him. And because they voted a month ago, and because they voted to keep him, he is safe for 12 months.
But they're thinking of changing it, and they're having a meeting. The rules of this committee are not written down anywhere. It's all a bit opaque, but essentially they're having a meeting on Wednesday night, tonight, and they are now electing a new executive, which is the 18 people who kind of run it, and that new executive who are going to be in place tonight may well include some of the Prime Minister's fiercest critics, people like Steve Baker and Andrew Bridgen, who've made clear they are running in order to get rid of the Prime Minister. That if they change the rules, and it would need a straight majority, that process could all start getting in motion pretty quickly. I mean, it's been put to me that it may actually take until the autumn to really actually get going and turn into a leadership challenge, but it is possible that they do it before MPs go off for their summer holidays on the 22nd of this month. So things could all move quite quickly, but you've now got MPs urging them to do something, saying we want another vote now.
So if it doesn't happen by the end of today, it could happen in the next 2 weeks.
Well, it may be only next week that they actually get to have a vote, because there's a whole procedure around it. But of course, that can all be changed. So they're having their meeting tonight. We'll see if the Prime Minister's critics get on the committee, but things could all start moving quite quickly.